like is also acceptable. We're not mentioning like that. Then we have our Duro, Professor Loyinbo. Those ones are the ones that, you know, Boya Pelu, Ogunja, oríṣiríṣi grants ló wà. Wọ́n jẹ́ kí n fẹ́ ẹni tí mo fẹ́ fẹ́, àwọn family mi fẹ́ pa mí, ibi tí mo ń gbé, terrorism. So ìyẹn pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ. And then we have students. When you transition from one place to another, láti lọ kàwé, tí o bá dé wá kàwé, are there opportunities to now better off the company or the environment tẹ́ bá wà, or the jurisdiction tẹ́ bá wà, or ìlú tẹ́ bá wà, pé mo ti kàwé mi tán, mi fẹ́ padà lọ ìwé tí mo kà yìí o, mo lè fi tú ìlú yìí náà ṣe. Ìyẹn náà wà. And then we have skilled workers. Àwọn yẹn ló máa ní òkè o. I was short of workers in the bíbá yìí o. For example, àwọn tó máa ń já ọsàn, àwọn tó ń já pù, àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ń fà mọ́ ọmọlú wọn ṣe. Láyé táyé ti dáyé, wọn lẹ́mìí àti ṣiṣẹ́ yìí. Àwọn immigrant labour force ló máa ń ṣe wú àwọn ṣẹ́ yìí. So that is the part as well. Then we also have in financial, yẹn náà lè lọ nípa economic immigrants. Àwọn tó kówó kúrò nílùú wọn wá sí ìlú ìmíràn. Tẹ́ bá lọ sí Malta, tẹ́ bá lọ sí Dominican Republic, tẹ́ bá lọ sí gbogbo àwọn ìlú bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ẹ máa rí pé tẹ́ bá ń follow àwọn social celebrities wa ní Nàìjíríà, rí pé lómi àmà flaunt pé mo ṣe gba passport kíní kan. I mean, there are some countries that offers as huge as you having 200 million, they'll give you your passport. So our no is a form of, we want your money, we give you our passport, but come and invest that money here. You're not many some form of economic immigrants. Now, what are the importance of immigrants? For the host country, labor force, number one. The body I want me first song because usually to bá jẹ́ pé ìlú wa dá, tó bá jẹ́ pé Africa dá, ó jẹ́ ká Africa no ma open ẹ̀. Kẹ̀dẹ̀ wá wò tẹ́ bá ń follow news ìgbà kan ní Nàìjíríà ní Independence Day, ẹ̀yin pé láyé ìgbà tí mo ṣe rántí láyé ìgbà Ọbásanjọ́ gbà yẹn ní Independence wọ́n máa ránṣọ funfun green white green fáwọn Lebanese, àwọn wọn máa ní wọ́n ṣe fún wọn ní citizenship. So kì í ṣe àwa nìkan náà ló ṣẹ̀ sí o. Ṣé rí Nigerian citizenship tẹ́wọ́ yẹn òyìnbó mi ìsùnkún kó tó rí gbà. Even our visa is very very visa wa bó ṣe bílù yẹn ṣe rí tó visa yẹn tẹ́ bá bí ọmọ ní tó jẹ́ dúdú tó gbé American passport or tó gbé British passport tó fẹ́ fi travel máa rí nǹkan tó jẹ́ máa rí ní Nigerian immigration ó máa dààmú ẹ̀ bí tó bá ní visa. So what are the importance of that immigration? For the host country, it provides labor force. That's the number one, labor force. Number two, population growth. Number three, innovation. Number four, cultural enrichment. Number five, diversity. But Sherry labor force here low top. Because the reason to want change visa lottery ni pé máa bẹ̀ wá ṣiṣẹ́ modern slavery ni. So Sherry àwọn iṣẹ́ yìí a lè ṣe, àwọn wọn lẹ́mìí àti ṣe. Ìwọ tó dẹ̀ rí opportunity pé ibi tó ti ń bọ̀, there's no security, there's no job. Life is no good.
Kò sí
opportunity to grow. Tẹ́ bá kówó jọ lẹ́yìn tẹ́lẹ̀ dá fáàmù lẹ̀. Àwọn ẹlòmíà tún invade the farm wọn lọ bàjẹ́. Jump is opportunity and pay, let me go. And then when they now come in here, then they'll now see the reality pé bí náà yìí ṣe. So òyìnbó náà àwa ṣe kí ni? Àwa fún yín ní juicy, àwa fún yín ní kí ló ti ń pè. Wọ́n máa fún yín ní, wọ́n máa tẹ́yìn sáfẹ́fẹ́ rere, ṣùgbọ́n ẹ máa sáré fowó yẹn. And that's why ló ṣe dàbí pé gbogbo wa tàwa ń lóyìnbó, I'm always sorry for owó because our social amenities here must be well protected. How are they protecting it? Is because of finances or our taxes. So bí ọ̀nà ṣe dá, bí buses ṣe wà, bí iná ṣe wà, tí wọ́n bá rí àwọn èèyàn gbé ìlú yẹn láti máa ṣiṣẹ́ àṣekú kó máa rí owó lára wọn nílé maintain àwọn kìíní yẹn. So that's the reason tó bá pariwo títí pé ẹ padà lọ lóyún ẹ padà lọ tó bá tún yá wá tún relax ẹ díẹ̀ because àwọn náà fẹ́ ṣe kí ni wọ́n fẹ́ rẹ́yìn. So the concept of that immigrant bó ṣe rí yẹn, that concept is just a concept of look, you can't get it all, but you are coming to work. And that's the reason once then you're about to useless to about to share anything deportation, yeah. Because they want you to add value to that country. So if you cannot add value to that country, yeah, that person is useless. So in that process, what are the rights of an immigrant? For documented immigrants, honestly speaking, you have the legal right as recognized by the host if you are documented. It now depends on the country that you are. If you are a documented immigrant in some certain country, you're not the documented immigrant. So if you are a documented immigrant, you have rights, of course, to your health. You have rights to some little things. You have your social security number is your right. And once you have that social security number, then another rights are called to like rights to rent a property, rights to rent a car or buy a car, and so many other rights, or right to vote and be voted for. What depend on the jurisdiction about in the US, you get to vote when you have your American passport, I guess. In Canada, before you can vote or be voted for, you need to be a Canadian. So you can have your permanent residency. Only your residency affords you the rights like a citizen. Or restricted, for example, you can't join their security network. You can't join their security network except you're a Canadian. However, you can join police if you have a permanent residency. But on work permit, you can't join. On student permit, you can't join. But in the US, if you have your green card, you can join the military. So what depends on the jurisdiction to local bawa, to study right to work protected. Then undocumented immigrants has no legal status. And that is what is happening in the US. So undocumented means any rights. Let's be honest. The only right that you have is just your human rights. Right to live, right to breathe, right not to take your life. But other rights, as whether social rights, political rights, economical rights, they are restricted because you are not documented. So, but for basic human rights, you get that. Then, but for documented rights, you have your right to, life and security, right not to be discriminated. Yes, and that's why you see black people or anybody racism or call one out. Ẹ̀rẹ́ at the phone at my video boss or monkey. So they have such rights. Okay, for those who are documented, they have rights to education for their children. And even some undocumented children used to have rights. I want more. They know in some places they have some rights. To pay infants in one, and they have right to due process. Fairly good.
Ẹ sọ kínní kan ní UK o àwọn tí wọ́n bá tán sọ pé sponsorship tán bá wá wọn ò fún wọn ní 15 hours o. Àwọn tó níwèé ló ní 15 hours 30 hours torí nísìn wọ́n ti ń fún àwọn ọmọ ní 30 hours báyìí. So ìfà tọmọ bá pé 2 years 30 hours wọ́n ti fún bọ̀ tó bá níwèé ni. So èmi ò wá mọ̀ torí baby mi yẹn 30 hours ló gbà àǹtí tiẹ̀.
Exactly.
So yeah, so 30 hours ni, but later àwọn kan pè mí, I was checking, in fact mo léèyàn kan tó béèrè lọ́wọ́ mi, wọn ò fún mi, mo wá nígbà wo lọmọ fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ school, ó ní 3 years. Mo ní wọ lọ́hùn 3 years no, and mi rí wọn bú owó téèyàn máa fi sanwó cares kìíní yìí, it's too expensive.
Very, very.
Lady kan sọ fún mi báyìí, ó ní wọ́n sọ wípé 10 pound ní per hour tó ń fẹ́ gbọ́mọ sí. Ẹ dákun èlò wá ní iṣẹ́ tó ń fẹ́ ṣe, òun gan 9 pound 50 náà fẹ́ fún. Mo tẹ̀ ní àṣítì nìyẹn, wọ́n ṣe wá máa fún ẹ ní 9 pound 50, ó ní kí ni òun fẹ́ ṣe ìyá mi. So mo kàn ní kí n tún sọ yẹn ni wípé wọn ò fáwọn kan ní ráìtì láti lọ school o.
So ó wá depend lórí ju bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ. So that's why ló ṣe dàbí pé téèyàn bá fẹ́ migrate lọ sí ìlú ibòmíì, kì í ṣe pé kéèyàn kàn ti gba visa kó máa sáré lọ. Èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe due diligence ẹ̀, èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe research ìlú tó ń lọ, èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe àwọn nǹkan tó máa favour ẹ̀ níbi tó ń lọ. Nítorí ẹ̀ lè máa lẹ́lòmíì tó máa ní ohun tá a lé ohun tá a ọ̀nà. At the end of the day, ó padà sí square one. So research yẹn wà very important. Then àwọn right tó tún ní, right to social services, full documented immigrants, right to healthcare, security, welfare, and then right to freedom of religion and expression. Yes, as a documented immigrant. And as a documented immigrant, you have right to join unions and associations, representation at work. So they join union, so they have such rights. And yes, they have right to citizenship or permanent residency if you are documented, if you are a documented immigrant. So in essence, these are the rights that are, to what attached immigrants. So now coming to a situation where, coming to the topic now that they are clamoring that they don't want immigrants.
Kẹ́ tó lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn, àwọn báwo mi náà fẹ́ sọ English ẹ̀, àwọn òfin tó de àwọn immigrant náà ńkọ́, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé lè bá wa sọ díẹ̀ ńbẹ̀.
Ẹ ṣàlàyé fún mi kí n kẹ́
ṣe mọ̀ pé àwọn ẹlòmíì wà tó yẹ ó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe báyìí, ìwọ tó jẹ́ immigrant tó ti gbàwé ó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe báyìí. Ṣe mọ̀ pé ẹ sọ àwọn rights táwọn èèyàn yẹ kán ní. So because ẹlòmíì tó tọmọ dúpẹ́ fẹ́ lè tẹ̀sọ̀ yìí tí inú ó dà o, tó jẹ́ wípé ẹlòmíì máa wà ní ó máa ti níwèé á wà nínú bus, wọ́n á dẹ̀ máa ṣe àwọn nǹkan tí ò dá sí. I won't lie to you.
Ẹ má bínú mà.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mọ̀.
Tẹ́ ń sọ fún wọn ni pé what are the responsibilities of the immigrants too?
Wọ́n lè sọ yẹn náà sà, but kì í ṣe yẹn ni mò ń sọ, but àwọn náà lè sọ yẹn. Wípé ẹ tẹ̀ touch àwọn ọbẹ̀ yẹn so that a lot of people wọ́n á lè ráyè mọ̀ wípé okay o, ẹ̀tọ́ ẹni tó bá wà nínú bus tó níwèé. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sà, àwọn tó jẹ́ student náà ṣe bí wọ́n níwèé náà. Okay.
Yes.
Because ẹni tó jẹ́ sponsorship tó bá sponsorship wá COS ṣé ò níwèé ní ṣe bó níwèé sà.
Yes, so now I will now come there.
Torí ẹlòmíì ó jẹ́ sponsorship, I'm telling you, tó jẹ́ wípé ó wà nínú bọ́ọ̀sì tó yẹ kó gbọ́ ọmọ ẹ síbi tó yẹ kó mọ́ wà, ẹni yẹn jókòó síbẹ̀ wọn ò lè sọ̀rọ̀. Mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ ń bá sọ wípé no kò lè possible kó dìde pé ṣèbí right ẹni kìnìkan. Nígbà táwa sọ̀kẹ̀lẹ̀ lẹ́nu yẹn wá ń kí mi pé mo ṣe pé sponsorship mo náà so what. Nígbà tí èṣe wípé o fún fẹ́ǹsì wọlé, ìwé náà ló ní, so which ẹ tún bá wa là yẹn. But nǹkan tí mo sọ ṣe mọ̀ pé ẹlòmíì á ṣì wà wù báyìí. Àwọn rule tó bind wọn láti wà báyìí pé àtiwọ́ tó ti gbàwé o báyìí o kò yẹ kó ṣe báyìí, kò yẹ kó ṣe báyìí. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
Okay.
Ẹ ṣé sà.
So there are rules of course as an immigrant. Number one, téèyàn bá ń lọ sí ìlú nílùú, you have the right or you have the responsibility to obey the laws of the host of the country. So the rules is that, number one, we have criminal and civil laws. So we have criminal and civil laws. We have rules as an immigrant to pay taxes of your income. Those are obligations. and you have right or you have the responsibility to respect the traffic rules, the property laws and contracts. So, Bomawa 4. Now, criminal law. Any crime done against the state or any omission or action done to cause an injury to a fellow person is deemed to be a criminal act. Now, it is now against the state, not against that person. So, èèyàn máa wá kà á lẹ́yìn ṣe kí ni mo lè ṣe tó lè fi jẹ́ ìwà wo mo lè wù tó lè fi jẹ́ criminal number 1. Dating minors is a crime. When you tó bá dé ìlú onílùú, àwọn nǹkan tá à ń ṣe nílùú wa tá à ń mú jẹ. Tá a máa rí ọmọ lójú títì, tá a máa kẹnu sí àmọ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ àti ń bá alájọṣepọ̀ ibi bíbáyìí. If you go and meet a minor, chatting with a minor, requesting for indecent pictures from a minor is a crime. That's why the Bible would about videos àwọn èèyàn tó máa ní wọ́n mú, especially in the UK, where the police are out there on dating sites. So, ìwọ tó bá wọ ìlú yẹn, kọ́kọ́ realize pé this is not my host, this is not my country, this is another country. So, báwo ni mo ṣe ní right to date? Báwo mo ṣe ní right to relationship? Yes, you have the right to speak to anyone. Yes. But in a moment where you accost that person, I say, hello, hi, tell me about that, hello. But you better go for that in Tampa right then. That's number 1.
Bí yàn bá yàn níbi mọ́tò ńkọ́, ibi bọ́ọ̀sì.
Yes, you have right to socialize. But in a situation where you meet a young lady and you walk up to the young lady and said, oh, hi, how you doing? My name is so. And the person was like, yeah, the culture is different. Because of the fact that one more who is who, one more again King Shalaye Bayense. There is what we call authentication and validation. So if the power bami loju titinsi, ten bami so I don't know. You can't, I don't know how, there's no guarantee that you know out me. I don't know you. So that's why they now create those dating applications. That's why they about join dating applications. I beg stringent questions. I beg a face. Some dating applications go as far as getting your ID. So, but looking along with the validation and authentication that this person I'm linking you to, I have validated that person. So the I want you, but won't believe in validation. So they would rather be comfortable, and that's why Lord man doing that. They would rather be comfortable chatting with you, lórí dating app, because they believe in dating app verification for it. Unlike there's no verification. So it's on rare cases. So they will rather go to that dating app. Dating app provides verification. So they will not be comfortable to chat with you. Because some people think of compassion, they have the app to hold responsible. So you want to share one. Learn that aspect, that in a situation where you are constantly going after a lady or you are constantly going after a man could lead to harassment, and it's a crime. Secondly, if you don't think about no, olè jíjà is a crime. So olè jíjà is a crime. Nǹkan tí ọmọ ìlú ọmọ aṣetá mú jẹ wọlé máa mú jẹ o. For example, you see people going to the store, okay, to my car, continue store, to my business back, to my drive off. To my lomo, to my name, I'm homeless. I'm hungry. You want to so it's better not to trade in that aspect. Then civil laws. laws of you enter a contract into person or fulfill it, you can be held responsible. You know what? Then amongst other civil, crime like battery, trespass, elomi, I'll call person compound on the compound or my photo. It's not done in some
èèyàn bá ya
areas.
fọ́tò pẹ̀lú mọ́tò onímọ́tò náà ńkọ́.
Yes, in some areas some areas on signs in here. Some areas are restricted zones that you don't go there. And that's why those things are not fancy. The thing about special driver's license, those are the things that are calling these are parking signs. This sign don't go there. This sign don't go. Tàbí ìlú wa tó jẹ́ pé kò síbi tá a ti lè ṣe fídíò, kò sí ilé èèyàn tá a lè yà. In fact, our content creators they will go as far taking drones. Wọ́n máa gbé drones síwájú ilé gbogbo ilé onílé, wọ́n máa show everything. You can't do that here. You have to get a license. Even fishing, you need a license. Yeah. So those things you need to learn. You need to know it.
So ní gbogbo ìlú òyìnbó báyìí o kò lè lọ pẹja anyhow.
You need a license to do that. Okay. And to bá wá fẹ́ lọ pẹja kẹ̀kẹ́ ọmọ tó máa fún ẹ ní license ẹja tó tún lè pa. O lè débẹ̀ sí kó lọ pa ẹja 10.
Wọ́n ní yes in UK náà.
Yes, o lè débẹ̀ sí kó dé di ẹja kó lọ pa bí 5 kò ní wà jẹ́ for the rest of the year.
Ẹja mi wà tán kì í jẹ.
Ẹja mi wà tán kì í jẹ. So these are the things you should learn. Gbogbo nǹkan kọ́ ní ogun ìdílé o. If you sit down to learn it, to know it, you will escape those things.
Parọ́ lọ́ọ̀yà kẹ́ tó continue. Lady kan ó lọ sí ilé client ẹ̀. Ilé client ló bá sọ wípé òun lọ ń já fruit. Ó ṣàrọ̀ràn sí. So continue.
Parọ́. So téèyàn bá ti mọ̀ pé òkè ìlú tí mò ń lọ yìí, báwo lọ ṣe ń ṣe, what are their laws you obey? Then of course fẹ́ni tó ń wa mọ́tò, they have their traffic laws too. To buy red light níbi bíbá is a grievous offence. So tọ́lọ́pàá múyàn lè jà point in. So those are the things you need to learn. Ìyẹn àwa ti wá kó bẹ̀. Back to àti sọ nípa ìyẹn bẹ́yẹn. Back to implement rules. To bá níwèé, you have the legal right to authorization to work. So you have absolutely right to challenge anything. If you are documented though. But if you are not documented, don't try it. So if you are documented, tí wọ́n fún ẹ lówó ẹ paycheck ẹ, the time you're supposed to collect it, you can sue them. It's your right.
Ṣé tó bá jẹ́ torí documented yìí pọ̀ lóríṣiríṣi báyìí. Ṣé tó bá jẹ́ student náà ó wà documented?
Yes, a student is a documented immigrant because in as much tó jẹ́ pé hours tó fún ẹ tó fi ń ṣiṣẹ́ ló fi ń ṣiṣẹ́.
Tọ́dẹ̀ yọ tax níbẹ̀.
Tọ́dẹ̀ yọ tax níbẹ̀. Mi ò sọ pé o lọ ṣiṣẹ́ under G o.
Wọ́n ní tó ń yọ tax níbẹ̀. Lọ́ọ̀yà ló ń sọ̀rọ̀.
Wọ́n máa ń sọ kankan ní law máa ní voluntary not fit injury. He who that volunteers to do something should not cry of the injury. So ìwọ tó bá sọ pé o fẹ́ tẹsẹ̀ bọ inú mi òtútù, má wá sọ fún ẹ̀pọ̀ mi yẹn tútù. You as a student, you have 20 hours to work. You have your 20 hours you are working. Somebody now called you and say, ọ̀rẹ́ máa bọ̀, mo máa ní iṣẹ́ ọ̀dájú kan, ó wá lọ ṣe, ẹni ó wá sọ fún ẹ, wàá fi para ni o. Because you have infringed that right of that 20 hours. So bullshit then you back from what take it.
Torí wọ́n ló fẹ́ ṣe.
Ìwọ ló fẹ́ ṣe.
Káàṣì dẹ̀ ni àbí wọ́n fún lówó lọ́wọ́ ni.
Káàṣì dẹ̀ ni. But tó bá dúró sí 20 hours that the employment is highly documented, you have your right to challenge anything. Then, of course, there are some situations where you can also challenge cash jobs.
So
there are some situations you can challenge cash jobs.
Sorry, but
if there is permit. So, for example, teacher in Bani, I'm offering you this job, but cash job new. They'll say, look, we are just paying you in cash, and they will be documented. Yes.
Okay.
For example, maybe they are not going to be giving you paycheck, they'll be giving you cash. But I will not note the cash it on phone for taxing purposes. Imagine confusing. Sherry, the concept of cash job is not because of under G.
Okay.
There are some legal cash jobs that is permitted that they will give you cash.
What am I documented?
And yes, it will be documented. Yes. So at the end of the day, instead of your boss giving you paycheck, your boss can give you cash.
Ìwọ ni ẹni yẹn fún rẹ̀ láwa lọ san tax fún rẹ̀.
Ẹni yẹn fún rẹ̀ ló máa lọ your tax yẹn. Yes, they do it very well. So the concept of cash job is not that, you talking about cash job is illegal. No. There are some cash jobs that are legal. So you have right there. Then right here, as culture, you have right to respect other people's culture and language of that host country. So you want to ban law, see UK, so you have the right to, respect their culture. Oh, they didn't see human rights activists, low culture. Oh, your team at then then right to go in movement, you have the right. You don't need to be scared that somebody will come and harass you in the bus. See, in your power harassing or go sharing, once you are free, you're clean, you're dead documented. This is what I used to tell people. See, any immigration officer, police, or anybody walk up to you and want to talk to you in a manner you don't like, just tell them that I'm a documented immigrant. What can I do for you? I'm here legally. The part is so here. Goodness here, but yes, this one more conclusion. So then it is your right to film, to have a video. It is your right.
Your video.
Yes.
And
you tell them politely, okay, what have I done? What is my offense? Okay, can I please record what is going on? And then your phone will sit there, I record it for your evidence sake. I will not give you instances when I just got into this country. By emotion, my moto. Me so me call joko ni. Me tap because me more. But there's a food driver here me lowo ni ki lo joko. Ìgbà tá a máa dé next bus stop, àwọn bus constable wọlé, and they came to meet me, and they asked me, yes, your thief, money, I don't know what you're talking about. Only your thief for payment. Money I did not pay. I wanted your ticket, etc. And they gave me a ticket of $250. I said no. No. Because I'm documented. I said no. No. I asked the driver. The driver asked me to come in. But all of the driver in Igbo. Okay, order. And I began to tell them, I'm new immigrant. I'm less than 1 week. I don't know anything. Although ignorance of the law is not an excuse. But so it is not an excuse for me. But I'm talking to them on a passionate ground that I'm a new immigrant. And you know what? They look at me and one of them said, are you a lawyer? I said, well, back home, I'm a lawyer. Yeah, I'm trying to process my license. So I know, oh, good, because the way you spoke. I said, yes, ignorance of the law is not an excuse, but on a passionate ground, I don't know. And one said, they now said that $250. One this $100. They now gave me right to appeal that $100. Do you know that I went to court to lose $100? Yes, and I appealed it that I don't know, I'm new. And the judge was like, oh, you need to cut us $50 for me. So Shetiri right to me, Benny. If you are a documented immigrant, you have all the right to stay in that country legally. So then you come back to our buying, government officials or anybody it may seems to be. Tobatin says to concon lawyer, tell them, just tell them I am a legal immigrant, I am a documented immigrant. This is not like that. Can I please record? tó bá dẹ̀ ti ń kọjá nǹkan tí ó lànà, can I please call my lawyer? Just tell them, even though you don't have a lawyer, tell them.
Ìjọba máa fún ẹ lọ́ọ̀yà lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́.
So you have that right, and so you have the right to, obey their country, pay taxes, work, buy houses, rent houses, and the rest of them. So that's just the right. You think about it, a crime, you have all the right accorded to you. Even if you commit a crime, you still have right to be legally represented in the court of law.
Ẹ ṣé mo wá fẹ́ béèrè kí àwọn èèyàn tó máa ẹni tó bá fẹ́ béèrè question lè wá sókè and everything. Ṣé Zuli Baba baby ẹ wá sókè mi ò mọ ilé mò ń bọ̀ Mr. Raji ẹjọ́ sà ẹjọ́ ṣe lè bá wa ṣàlàyé nípa àjọ ẹjọ́ ṣe lè bá wa ṣàlàyé nípa àjọ.
Okay.
Àwọn èèyàn ń dájọ́ ṣé because ní UK mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ṣàlàyé ṣé ordinary person ó kàn máa jẹ́ kówó máa wọ àkáǹtì ẹ anyhow láì ṣe wípé o ní business owó kan máa wọ àkáǹtì ẹ because that is àwọn èèyàn tí ń ya nǹkan ní UK wọ́n kàn ń dájọ́ owó kan wọ àkáǹtì wọn ìgbà tí ọ̀ràn bá máa dé social media máa dàrú very soon wo ní ẹjọ́ ẹ bá wa ìlà àwọn èèyàn lóye.
Okay, Sherry, the concept of Ajota and truth, it's a very good concept. And honestly speaking, it is acceptable, it is practiced everywhere. Both in the UK, both in Canada, and both in other places. They are kind of practiced in a recognized form. For example, in Canada, we have tax-free saving accounts. We need to educate people. Our banks were not share, but when you're more. In the UK, we have ISAs, individual savings accounts, savings incentives, pensions. In Canada, we have registered retirement saving plan. We have tax-free account. We have first home buyer account. There are accounts that you don't pay taxes on, but you don't know.
Accounts will let so
There are accounts that you don't pay tax on them. For example, in the UK, we have the individual savings account. The balance banking. You want to open an individual savings account, tax-free. They will give it to you. And you can pay as low as £50. Individual savings account, tax-free. Okay, so for example, you want a saving incentives.
Tax-free.
Yes.
Or
then in Canada.
Or
saving incentives account. They will open it for you.
Saving.
Láti ṣàjọ. Ẹ ní láti lọ máa ṣe $100 per £100.
Sherry, Isaac tẹ̀sán yẹn bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe is quite different in UK. I have one. You can put the amount you can put. Tó bá jẹ́ wípé rọ ní káwọn èèyàn sọ is £20,000. And this £20,000 wàá máa fi sí díẹ̀. So tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé o ní ẹ̀kan tó bá ti fi sí yẹn ó di parí ọdún.
Yes.
So ìjọba máa bẹ́ẹ̀ fi 1,000 sí tó o bá ti gbà á.
Yes.
That is all. So ìyẹn nìkan ni mo ti ẹ̀ ní èmi but
ìmọ̀ ẹ̀ stop lórí ẹ̀ náà.
Sá.
Ẹ lè ṣí fáwọn ọmọ náà.
Yes, mo ìṣí fáwọn ọmọ mi mo ṣí fún bébì mi kékeré yẹn.
Ìyẹn nífọ̀kànbalẹ̀ ju àjọ lọ.
Tán máa gbówó lọ.
Agbówó.
Nǹkan tó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sáwọn èèyàn ni wípé ṣe mọ̀ wípé tí a ṣe wà níbí bóyá for example ẹ̀yin dá 1,000 àwọn bọ̀dá yìí dá 1,000 sister yẹ ká gbowó wá dá 1,000 àwa táwọn níbí that is almost 6,000 àbí ṣe mọ̀ tá a bá kó 6,000 lẹ́ẹ̀kan ṣùgbọ́n tó bá ní lẹ́ẹ̀kan kí n dá ṣe mọ̀ pé pátápátá 1,000 péré ló máa wà bẹ́ẹ̀ báwọn èèyàn máa ń okay.
Mo máa sọ àwọn right téèyàn náà lè fi gba owó yẹn padà lọ́wọ́ anybody tó bá kówó jẹ máa sọ. But I'm not encouraging it for myself.
Okay, and 2, Sherry, individual savings, is it the same thing at ISA?
Individual savings ISA.
Show only the same
Only
thing tí mò ń
ISA.
sọ yìí.
Yes.
Mo ní mi mọ̀ pé òní.
Yeah.
Okay, mo ní.
Then to lè sọ fún mi pé ẹ fẹ́ ṣí account incentives savings.
Oh, so àwọn èèyàn gan lè fi yẹn máa dájọ́ bá ti kó ibẹ̀ lè yóò mọ̀ kó
Ẹ lè
sí.
fi yẹn máa dájọ́. That's what ìwú Canada ń sìn. There's what we call the tax-free savings account. Owó yẹn sì tẹ́ bá ń dáwó sórí ẹ̀ wọ́n ní tax owó yẹn. But ó máa ní nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ fi ṣe fún specific project. Ó ní nǹkan tá à ń pè ní registered retirement saving plan. Tẹ́ bá ń dá RSSP, tẹ́ bá ń dáwó sórí ẹ̀, tẹ́ dá fún as long as tẹ́ fẹ́ dá fún wọn ní your tax lórí ẹ̀. Then ó tún ní nǹkan tá à ń pè ní first home buyer account.
Ní ibo ṣó wà ní UK ṣá?
Mi wàá mọ̀ bóyá ó wà applicable sí UK but in Canada.
Because nǹkan tó fi ń ra ilé lélẹ̀ ISA yìí tẹ́ bá ní owó like tẹ́ bá wá fẹ́ ní more money because I have in bóyá for example èmi kọ́ mo kàn sọ for example bóyá kí n máa lò káwọn èèyàn mọ̀ ọ̀ràn jù yà so for example kéèyàn ní àkáǹtì 5 so o lè ní ISA yẹn 5 but they want it to be function. So if it's not functioning, they are going to send emails to you, letters to you, and they will close it. But when you are ready to reopen, they can reopen it back. O kò máa rojọ́ jù ni. So Ọlọ́run ẹ ṣé o. So ìyẹn nísìn is quite resolved. Èèyàn lè ní méjì kó dẹ̀ dá.
Ìfà èèyàn lè ṣe fọ́mọ. Èèyàn lè ṣe fọ́mọ tó ti bì gan.
Àtẹ̀yàn bá ṣí fọ́mọ kò ní gbowó oríwà tó bá pé 18 years o.
I have like something to say about this.
Ẹ jẹ́ kó parí ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mà.
It's just like Emo, àjọ yàtọ̀ sí ISA wọn bára mu.
Nǹkan tá à ń sọ ọkọ ẹ tí get
for each other.
No,
tí get ẹ sà ó mo ṣe tí sọ̀rọ̀ àjọ wọn ti sọ̀rọ̀ àjọ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ ó ti yé lọ́yẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ yé mi náà ó dẹ̀ yé wọn ti sọ̀rọ̀ àjọ bọ̀ ó ti yé mi nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ gẹ̀ẹ́tì ní tèmi mo ti gẹ̀ẹ́tì.
I would rather encourage people to do those things other than àjọ.
Èmi ti gẹ̀ẹ́tì nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ lọ́yà so mo ti sọ wípé eventually ká ní mo fẹ́ ṣe ìmọ̀fọ́gbọ́n ṣe báwọn so ó ti yé mi èmi géèmì kankan báyìí.
Ìwé mi o I would rather do those things than coming to a group of 10 to pay money. Ọdún èmi mo máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa gbà owó yẹn o ṣùgbọ́n only take steps but ẹ máa gbà. Now normally when it comes
yes
to
easy line yes nǹkan tí mi lọ́yà ń sọ nìyẹn mo dẹ̀ ti grab ẹ̀bùn bí wọ́n ṣe wà yìí mo ti grab nǹkan tó ń sọ.
Shemo, now there are laws.
Boy Johnson kémi béèrè nǹkan tèmi káwọn èèyàn tí ó bá wá possible wípé irúkìrú ló fẹ́ mọ ṣàmọ̀ for example mo wá kọ àkáǹtì yẹn fún wọn so irúkìrú fẹ́ mọ kówó sí ṣé kò sí wàhálà.
Okay, ẹ jẹ́ ṣàlàyé fún mi. Jẹ́rí àjọ.
Kì í ṣàjọ ISA yẹn tí mo wá sọ wípé ókè o kí n fún yín lákáǹtì kẹ́yìn drop 1,000 yín sí kí sister yín ká drop 1,000 sí ṣé kò sí nǹkan kan tó ní.
It only implication because it's opened by individual name. Individual name ní ilẹ̀ fi máa ṣe or family name. So tèmi bá fún lówó sí kẹ́ máa bá mi sọ sí ISA yìí. Advantage yìí ni kì í ṣe advantage tèmi.
Okay, torí orúkọ mi ni mo fi sí o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ṣe advantage yìí ni.
Okay.
Tèmi bá jẹ́ documented immigrant báyìí tí mo ṣe máa fún yín lówó èmi náà lọ sí tèmi náà.
Nǹkan tí mo sọ ni wípé for example báyà fẹ́ pé bíi 5 ká máa fi ṣàjọ tí mo wá ní pé ká máa ṣe síbẹ̀ kẹ́ mọ̀ ṣe ṣẹ̀mọ̀ pé bákan máa gbà máa kó fún yín kálukú á máa gbà á lè.
Ẹ̀wò yẹn ẹ̀yin lẹ máa mọ̀ nípò kìtì bá ń gbà wò yé mi á máa kó sínú ibẹ̀ yẹn. Ìwò yẹn ẹ̀yin máa mọ̀ pé tí bá ti gbà wò yìí o màá lọ kó sínú ibẹ̀.
ṣé mi lè fún wọn lákàǹtì yẹn ṣe bọ̀ pé lákàǹtì tẹ̀ ṣé mi lè fún wọn lákàǹtì yẹn pé kọ́ fowó ṣe ni.
No, ẹ̀yin individual account yìí ni ẹ̀yin lè máa sọ pé iye báyìí lè fẹ́ máa dá sínú ẹ̀. ṣé mo pé it's not the regular account.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. ṣé mo pé regular account ẹni owó kan oríṣiríṣi ò lè máa wọ bẹ̀. Ipe àwọn èèyàn tó ń dájọ wọn lè máa dá kí n sọ pé kí n fún yín ní àkáǹtì kí a máa dáwó yẹn síbẹ̀.
rárá irú tọ̀dọ̀ wá ń sìn bó ṣe máa ń ṣiṣẹ́ before irú RSSP account yìí ẹ lè fún personal person kó dáwó sínú ẹ̀. Ẹ máa kọ́kọ́ owó yẹn àkọ́kọ́ sinmi sínú àkáǹtì tí ń ná ẹ̀yin lè máa move ẹ̀ sínú RSSP account yìí.
Okay.
So to trace the transaction.
So
Tommy, wàá mọ̀ bóyá UK lè wá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ o ipò kí o ISA o ẹ̀dá sínú ISA account mi o I don't know that also.
Nǹkan tí mò ń béèrè.
For months yẹ owó yẹn dúdọ̀ settle náà sínú even níbi iṣẹ́ tó bá fẹ́ fún yín ní benefit níbi iṣẹ́ àkọ́kọ́ settle sínú account yìí náà wọ́n máa gbé láti inú account yìí move ẹ̀ wọnú retired savings account.
So definitely àwọn èèyàn lè dá síbẹ̀ nìyẹn.
So exactly ìwé mi sí mi lè fún yín ní RSP account mi pé kẹsàn-án síbẹ̀. It has to come to my own savings account first. Then I will now chairman pé tó bá jókòó sínú savings account mi it's being read. So it's being tagged as income. Ẹni ìtòrí ẹ̀lẹ́ máa rẹ́ lómi tó máa ní mi lè bẹ́ẹ̀ sanwó school kí ní ó ti tọ́ máa ní àjọṣe lè bá mi sọ irú àwáǹsìn kí ní ọkọ̀ bá ní jọṣe lè bá mi sọ $25,000 owó school láti Nàìjíríà mo máa ń yarí mo máa ń sọ fẹ́ni pé má bínú because it will be tówó yẹn immediately tówó yẹn bá wọnú account mi gbà it will be taxed as income.
Irú kí lorúkọ àkáǹtì?
Like my savings account, my normal account.
So anybody because owó tó bá ń wọ save for example mo fẹ́ ká get it right. Savings account téèyàn ṣí because ni everybody bá lọ ṣí account ní bank savings account ni. Okay, tí àwọn èèyàn bá wá sọ wípé àwọn fẹ́ máa dájọ́ ṣé mo lè fún wọn ní account yẹn káwọn èèyàn máa dáwó sínú ẹ̀?
Ìyẹn lèmi náà wá sọ yín pé to play smart and to get the records very well. Tó bá ń dáwó síbẹ̀ you may not trace it but tó bá dá sínú àkáǹtì yín tẹ́yìn wá move ẹ̀ láti àkáǹtì yín sí lọ sí ISA yín is traceable. For example nísìnyí tí bá ní ìwú ẹ̀jẹ̀ ìṣòwò àwọn àkáǹtì.
Tí kò wá ní fa wàhálà wípé oríṣiríṣi èèyàn ń dá owó sínú àkáǹtì yẹn.
It will be taxed as income for you. That's why let's say move it. For example, si tí bá fẹ́yàn ní account number mi say pé this is my account number or my email be sending money to me. Ṣé bówó yẹn ṣe ń wọlé sínú there's what we call CRA, Canada Revenue Agency. Bówó yẹn ṣe ń wọnú savings account mi. It's being seen as income. Bówó yẹn ṣe ń wọlé àwọn òrí bóyá èèyàn fún mi lówó àwọn òrí bóyá mo kàn gbáwó yẹn they are counting it as income. So tí bá máa file tax mi for the year ṣe mọ̀ pé ẹni ibi iṣẹ́ yìí máa fún yín tax
form. Yes, tó máa ti fún yẹn ibi iṣẹ́ náà ti máa yọ wọn yọ
exactly
wọn yọ.
Now tí ibi iṣẹ́ bá wá ti fún yín pókè the tax mi they will now check the accounts again ni pé àwọn owó kéékèèké kan owó ló wọlé so àwọn kéékèèké tó wọlé yẹn lọ́wọ́ yẹn lẹ́lòmí ló máa ní tax return tí mo gbà lọ́dún yóò pọ̀ because they will monitor those incomes. That's why it is very very difficult to do fraud nílùú òyìnbó.
So gbogbo owó tó bá ń wọnú àkáǹtì ẹ o gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe tax ẹ fún ìjọba.
Owó tó bá wọnú àkáǹtì yín tẹ́ ń ṣiṣẹ́ wọ́n máa fún yín tax form àbí.
Bí eléyìí ló ṣe work ní UK ibi tẹ́ ẹ bá ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ àwọn ibi iṣẹ́ yẹn wọ́n máa fún yín ní fọ́ọ̀mù tó tẹ̀ ti fi ilẹ̀ ti fún wọn ní details yín so àwọn tax yẹn immediately tó ibi iṣẹ́ yín náà ti máa yọ owó yín wọ́n ti yọ báyìí owó yín gangan ló bọ́ sínú àkáǹtì yín.
Tẹ wá rí owó yín tó bọ́ sínú àkáǹtì yẹn owó yín ni wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé owó yín ni. Tí additional money bá wá wọnú àkáǹtì yín tẹ̀ ní tax form lórí ẹ̀ explain.
Nǹkan tí mo sọ pé wàhálà ti dénú.
Nǹkan tí mo sọ náà nìyẹn.
Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ káwọn èèyàn get nìyẹn because I know and I've never done that. So àwọn èèyàn wá lọ ń ṣe wọ́n lọ ń dájọ́ ní UK.
Ìṣẹ́rí
Mo
àjọ yẹn sì
fẹ́ kó
fẹ́
yé
wá
wọn.
sí àjọ.
Ok, wá síbẹ̀.
Tẹ́ bá ní individual persons to come together, tẹ́ dá àjọ ọ̀nà méjì ni tẹ́ owó yín gbà. Is for every transaction you send to someone, always keep the receipt. There's what we call small claims. There are small claims courts. So those small claims courts enables you to. That's why you not hide on the disguise of agents on Yoruba and it's a back your linda. There's a transactions to.
Wọ́n máa bèrè ẹjọ́ lọ́wọ́ tiẹ̀ náà ṣé òun wà ní sọ.
No kò mean in as much ṣe yí nǹkan tí kóòtù fẹ́ wò ló pé ṣe fún lówó abẹ́ fún lówó. Àmọ́ fún lówó yes. Ẹ lè ní pé ó gba wípé ó ní òun ní ìdòwú ẹ lè yí. That's why ló ṣe dàbí pé ìlú ìwé is meant for someone tó bá smart. Ẹni tó bá gbọ́n kò wà fọ́dẹ̀. Tó bá ní àjọ lòun ṣe kí ló kọ́ ìyẹn yóò mọ̀ sí àjọ kò sí tó kọ́ yín.
Lọ́yà sorry o, tẹ́ bá lájọ ni ṣé wọn ní kọ̀ǹpẹ́lẹ̀ láti fún yín lówó yín.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Even the liability will be on her, not you.
All right.
That's why I'm saying that for any money tẹ́ bá ń dájọ́ má máa ṣe cash.
Wọ́n lẹ́yìn tẹ́ bá ń dájọ́ kẹ́ má
máa ṣe cash. Make sure that it's transferred so that if the person denies. If the person denies, there's evidence to trace that you transfer the money. Now, the reason why you transfer the money is not the business of the court. Again, so big cases she man law ní court. Sherry bad gbẹ́jọ́ wá bá yín nítorí election ní pé ṣé adájọ́ òwe ni. Adájọ́ kò kàn. The facts and evidence in issue ló kàn adájọ́. Tí bá wá sọ́dọ̀ yín sí pé ẹ fún mi nílé. Tí o sì document tí mo kàn fún lówó cash every month tẹ́ wá lé mi síta ẹ ní pé ẹ fún mi nílé láti máa gbé ní pé ẹ rent ẹ fún mi. Now the burden of proof now lies on me to prove pé mo gbà lé lọ́wọ́ yín. So if I don't have payment being paid to you every month, if I don't have an agreement to show to court á rí pé mi ò gbà lé lóòótọ́. But the moment you know that you are dealing with evidence, the court will see it. The court deals with evidence, not fact. Fact only helps in evidence. So, Tibanda tí ó jẹ́ pé every Tuesday, mo transfer £2 sí account and then act on money received. But the mo wá owó yẹn wọ £1,000 per month give me my money. But one kò sọ wà ní àjọ láṣẹ ìjọba gan gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ nípa àjọ láṣẹ. You can to court and say I borrowed him, this is my evidence of transferring.
Mo tẹ̀ ní UK mo tún ní àwọn nọ́mbà tó jẹ́ wípé you will call them àwọn ló máa dì pẹ̀lú ẹ̀.
Yes, they call them small claims. You can do any Google it, small claims. That one is you can go to any small claims officer and lọ bá wọn. If money, I think if the money is less than some amount of money, maybe £20,000, they call them small claims. I think £100,000. They call them small claims. You can walk up to them and show the evidence of transfer of that money. So ẹ̀yin lè má pè láàjọ, ẹ̀yin lè débẹ̀ sí kẹ́ni, oh, he's my friend, I'm giving him £200. You know, he needs help, I'm borrowing, and he refused to pay me. Because of example, where's the evidence? And then phone but this is where I'm transferring his account. At least could they transfer on the power? Toba pay, oh yeah, is it true that you collected money? No, I did not collect money. Oh, do you know that is even address is illegal? No. And you come and say, what is the meaning? You don't understand the meaning. I think it might be no about to lose it without in shadow. And pẹ̀lú mi a sọ pé òun gbọ́. So bí court ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ nìyẹn. So ẹ sọ pé èmi kan ọmọ kan tó ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé mi kọ́ yín ní nǹkan tí ò dá o. èèyàn máa ń
no
blank
à ń kọ́ra wa gidi ni ẹ̀kọ́
ẹ
lẹ̀ ń
máa
kọ́.
blank ni tó bá ní àjọ lẹ ń ṣe what is that? I don't know the meaning. All I know is that you called me that you wanted help, £200 every week. I was giving you time to give me my money. You didn't give me my money. This is my evidence. Simple.
ó tán.
Very simple. So nǹkan tí mo máa ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn nìyẹn pé if you find yourself because of the environment táwọn ẹ̀ ń pò kéko easy àfẹ́ máa ṣe cash máa send máa lọ cash máa fún ẹnìyẹn cash àjọ tẹ bá lè ṣe tẹ́ni ọba gba transfer máa ṣe because tó bá ń ṣe cash fẹ́ nìyẹn tí ò sí evidence
o ò lè rówó ẹ̀ gbà mú.
owó ti lọ. Honestly, that is my honest opinion as a lawyer. But in a situation where you want to go into a job, even bí mo ṣe wà yìí gan, ní ọ̀gá bá ní òkè ẹ fẹ́ lọ ṣàjọ ní Naija anywhere, ṣé ní àsùnwọ̀n tó bá fún mi ní account, that okay, and it's not going to be your pay account, it's going to be your bank account. So the bank transfer maybe 200,000 every month to wá di 1 year tó wà fún mi lówó yẹn. Transaction to 200,000 tí mo send yẹn máa collate ẹjọ́ máa gbọ́dọ̀ magistrate court lọ pé mo ṣe mistake send it sínú
owó yìí ò ní wá bó ṣe yẹ kó wá because ní UK ṣé wọ́n mọ̀ sọ wípé jọ èlò èlò ló fẹ́ máa san.
ìṣẹ̀mọ̀ ìyẹn sì better than not getting the money at all.
yeah it's get but torí one ní UK o wọ́n máa kọ́kọ́ lọ wo income ẹ̀ wọ́n máa wò tán wọ́n wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wípé okay o iye báyìí ni àwọn wo income ẹ̀ àní iye báyìí ló máa lè san ṣó convenient fún tẹ́niyẹn bá wá sọ wípé okay òun bímọ o àwọn ọmọ jẹun owó ilé òun owó kinní kan in fact kò convenient iye báyìí wọ́n ní iye ló wá convenient fún ẹ tó bá wá sọ wípé kò convenient gẹ́gẹ́ wọ́n wá bu iye tó máa sọ but tó bá sọ wípé ó convenient pé okay £50 lòun á máa san ní every month wọ́n wá máa yọ direct debit.
a máa yọ direct debit. So
nínú àkáǹtì yẹn sí àkáǹtì yín.
àwọn disadvantages àjọ náà nìyẹn. So ẹni tó bá máa ṣe náà àti prepare mind jẹ.
So mo rò pé wọ́n kàn máa bẹ gbowó ẹ̀ kìsì kò ṣàjọdá wọ́n stop àjọ yàtọ̀.
Nítorí náà mo ṣe ń encourage àwọn èèyàn pé instead of doing that there are in fact ẹjẹ tí wàá sọ nǹkan kan fún yín tẹlómi mọ. Instead of even doing àjọ there are local franchise you can invest those money into. Yes.
Okay.
There are some franchise they might lower as low as £1,000 lọ́sẹ̀ẹsẹ̀ lóṣooṣù. Yes.
Níbo ni o ẹjọ́ wá fún wa?
There are cleaning franchise. Tẹ́ bá jókòó tẹ Google cleaning franchise near me.
Claiming CALM.
No, cleaning àwọn tó ń clean ilẹ̀.
Okay.
Cleaning franchise yẹn òun ló lójú only the lowest franchise ever. To jẹ́ pé it's convenient for anybody to do. Even ẹni tó bá ń ṣe 9 to 5 ó lè lọ ṣe. So you can have a deal with them that look I want to buy a cleaning franchise lọ́wọ́ yín o. Èmi náà fẹ́ pẹ̀lú cleaning business yín. Mo fẹ́ máa dá £1,000 lóṣooṣù fún yín tó bá ti péye báyìí fún mi ní absolute ownership ẹ̀. Wọ́n máa gbà. So àwọn nǹkan tẹ́lẹ̀ fi di owó mú nìyẹn.
So tó máa wá gbà ẹjọ́ ẹ ṣàlàyé ṣé wọ́n máa fúnyàn ní interest ní àbí báwo wọ́n ṣe ṣe.
No, ọ̀nà méjì ni there's what we call neighborhood there's what we call operational franchise in cleaning o and there's what we call lower scale household. Àwọn household yẹn ní pòkè ilé kan wà ní Àjàǹgbàdì road níjọ́ Saturday wà lọ ṣe 2 hours níbẹ̀. Ilé kan wà ní Òkùkù wà lọ ṣe 3 hours níbẹ̀. Wọ́n fẹ́ clean nínú yàrá wọn. Àwọn yẹn ní neighborhood. So wọ́n yẹn sìn, you don't need to go there. You can employ somebody that will be going there. At the end of the day, you are a business owner. At the end of the day, your money is safe. These things are there. And when you come money, at the end of the day, your money is safe. Your business is safe. You are a business owner. Sherry, you don't need £100,000 before you say you want to start a business.
Kò yé mi ẹ tún bá wa tún sọ.
Sherry, instead of doing those àjọ, there are local franchise táwọn èèyàn lè rà. Tó jẹ́ pé ẹ máa kówó yín síbẹ̀, ẹ máa rí èrè owó yín bẹ̀. Ṣé rí àwọn cleaning business ẹni the lowest? Ṣé mọ̀ pé franchise oúnjẹ wà, franchise restaurant wà, franchise ilé epo wà, àwọn yẹn ní big franchise. Àwọn yẹn ní big shops. franchise. But she got a franchise to cover as low as £20,000.
Do you need license for the dishwash?
It would dishwash. It would dish. But yeah, I never saw dishwash. It would
No.
dishwash. Google it. You don't need a license. You just need to be documented immigrant. Dishwash franchise near me. I had visitor for him.
Like you never my dishwash. She said that.
Màá ṣàlàyé fún yín. Ṣé rí àwọn companies kan ti wà tó jẹ́ pé they will never employ an individual kó wá máa fọbọ́ fún wọn. Instead, they will give it to a company. Company ló máa wá gbàyàn tó máa fọbọ́. So tẹ́yìn bá wá jẹ́ franchise tẹ́tí ká franchise company nìyẹn ẹ ti dọ̀gá ara yín. So company yẹn á máa gbé shift fún yín. Ṣé ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn? Company yẹn máa fún yín shift. For example, instead of company yẹn advertising pé we need dishwasher on Saturday, you are a franchise with the company. Company yẹn á kọ́ pé ní pé wá franchise làwọn méjèèjì o tẹ̀tí ká franchise ṣòlè wá lọ fọ́ bọ́ yìí. Is your own, is your business. So wọ́n máa fún yín ní customer yẹn permanently. So customer tó máa fún yín permanently yẹn, customer yẹn ló máa service the customer yẹn. So these are the things you can put your money into financially. For example, ní Canada and BC, there's what we call JPro. JPro is a cleaning business. JPro is a only name olórúkọ gan. Do you know that you can get as low as $50,000? You can buy a franchise in JPro. Kí ló máa wá ṣe fún yín? Ìwọ tó bá ní $50,000 yẹn, bank can finance $20,000, wá ní kó lọ wá $20,000. Bank can finance it tó kù. What do you need? Once you meet the eligible criteria of security, your documents, the papers that all will okay, you are documented, you sign it, bank finance it, one also 20,000 there. They will now give you only for any 20 customers, Loshu, that we are giving you 20 customers to be managing. So you will now give those customers the time you'll be coming to clean their house. Or your customer A, you just have to do Mali wow 9 to 5. Customer B, you just have to do Mali wow 6 to 7. Customer C, you just Sunday new 9 to 10.
No, I'm not teacher, sorry. I just got sorry. I'm not sorry. Oh yeah, my sorry. Am I teacher?
So these are like the franchise thing, ma. Encourage our young thing, but instead of don't share a job, go and be paying bank that finance to franchise a business for you. So when you see thing barely law, when the students can be what so need the share law cleaning any buy for me. But for any £10, £10 per hour, 2 hours to Malumbe. At the end of the day, what about 10 would about 10. And at the end of the year, my fight tax return.
Okay, I should carry lawyer. If I can lọ deep lórí yẹn because àwọn èèyàn wa lórí social media kò mí iná máa tún bá wa sọ́dà yìí. So ẹ má jẹ́ ká lọ deep lórí. Anybody bá ti share àtìyẹn má dá wọn lóhùn.
No problem. So that's my advice.
Wọ́n máa lọ máa abuse ẹ̀ nísìn. Ẹni bọ́n ṣe abuse care job.
Yeah, so they can Google it. It's always available.
Kọ́ lọ Google kọ́ lọ kà.
Yes, it's available everywhere.
Wọ́n máa bàjẹ́. Wọ́n ti bà care job jẹ́. Ẹni tó bá fẹ́ ṣe ẹ lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣáàtì wọn ní dá yín lò. Ẹ kọ́ lọ wàhálà ni wọn ní kò káyé. Wọ́n máa bàjẹ́ rí bọ́n ṣe pa care jẹ́. Wọ́n tún wá sórí social media. Mr. Ojo. Jerry, ní mo ṣe dé UK lélẹ́yìn lady kan báyìí mo tẹ̀ sí rí mo lọ sí comment section mo bú dáadáa ó lòun dé UK ní 6 months ó lòun ti ra lé mẹ́ta ní UK ó dé 6 months ó ti ra lé mẹ́ta ó dẹ̀ ń ṣó wa láwọn ilé yẹn ó lè pa wọ́n ẹ mọ́ ti jẹ́ ká lọ ẹ̀ so lọ́rọ̀ kan wọ́n sọ wípé kéèyàn kankan mọ́ dájọ́ tó bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ dájọ́ múra sí tó bá sọ wípé wọ́n sọ fún ẹ wípé wọ́n ti sọ wípé bó ṣe mọ rọrùn tí wàá ṣe lọ́mọ gba owó ẹ lélẹ̀ wọn ò lè san fún ẹ mo ti sọ fún ẹ ó ní bọ́n ṣe máa ń sanwó nílùú òyìnbó wọn ò ní sọ pé kékeré nìyẹn lọ mú iye tó sọ bóyá £20,000 ni kó lọ san lẹ́ẹ̀kan fún ẹ rárá wọ́n máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wípé ókè o income ọmọ ẹ̀ lélẹ̀ ní ọdún then you will be able to pay this amount ẹ bá mi mute ìgbà tó sọ interest ní eléyìí tó interest yẹn wá sókè so wọ́n wá máa sọ wípé ókè o kán lọ máa san á wá sọ wípé òun sọ́ọ̀rì òun ò lágbára tó lè fi sọ iye bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn o òun ń gbalé òun lọ́mọ òun ṣe wọ́n wá lókè èlò wá lo lágbára ó lè ní £20 wọn ò ní fọ́ọ̀sì ẹ̀ the honesty wọn ò ní fọ́ọ̀sì ẹ̀ wọ́n wá ní kó máa san tó bá dẹ̀ ṣe mistake tí ò san ló san lójú méjì tí ò san padà wọ́n send letter sí kó fi tún readjust torí ẹ̀ bá wá yọ kọ́mọ send letter kó wọ́n ìgbà yẹn ni wòrò sí wòrò wà dé so but the safest way ni wípé èmi ò mọ bẹ́yẹn ṣe ń láyà tó lọ ń bọ́ sí àjọ so that is ìyẹn lọ so àti kúrò lórí ìyẹn lọ́ọ̀yà ò sọ ìyẹn kankan mọ́ àti kúrò lórí ẹ̀ kò sí story lórí yẹn so mo fẹ́ kí Mr. Raji kan béèrè question kan kí Mr. Easy béèrè kí Sister Yinka sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́ọ̀yà mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín ẹ wò àìníwọ̀n ò ní dàrú ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ o fún ìfẹ́ tẹ́ ní sí platform mi tó jẹ́ wípé you are educating people lórúkọ Jésù ọ̀nà yín náà máa là ẹ̀ ní rí wàhálà ẹ̀ dẹ̀ ní rí ìdààmú lágbára Ọlọ́run inú mi dùn mo like máa give to public and this is the only thing I can do and immediately I know lawyer I'm so happy for lawyer to come up kí wọ́n dẹ̀ máa enlighten a lot of people tó má ti dé báyìí màá fẹ́ káwọn èèyàn gain 1 or 2 things inú mi dùn but it will be unfair kó lọ máa ṣáàtì wọn wípé ẹ̀rọ tán sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ní dẹ́lù but tó bá yẹ kó wà ní Canada tó bá ní court case and everything iṣẹ́ wọn nìyẹn wọ́n lè gbàṣẹ́ wọ́n gbowó kì í ṣe ọ̀fẹ́ so wọ́n á gbàṣẹ́ so ìyẹn ní iṣẹ́ tiwọn tó bá ní court case tó bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ gbàrú tó bá ṣe ẹni tí tó bá jẹ́ lọ́ọ̀yà ibi tán wà ní wọ́n máa sọ fún ẹ so that is the only thing tí kò sẹ́yìn ìwé náà wọ́n kàwé wọ́n fẹ́ fi ṣiṣẹ́ náà ní tọ́dẹ̀ ìgbówó wọ́n sanwó ẹ̀ fún wọn ìyẹn ò ní wàhálà but the little tó bá ti advice wa lórí platform tó bá ti béèrè question tó bá ti lọ ń béèrè question ní ọwọ́ wọn ní dẹ́ lóhùn so that is it orí bí ni kò ti béèrè question lẹ́yìn yẹn àfi tó bá fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ tó fẹ́ gbéṣẹ́ fún wọn tí wọ́n á dẹ̀ gbowó ẹ̀ ní ọwọ́ ẹ̀ iṣẹ́ wọn ni so that is it so Mr. Rajo yẹ béèrè question yìí lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ ṣé o ẹ ṣé.
brother mi ẹ ṣeun Ọlọ́run á túbọ̀ wà pẹ̀lú yín now question mi ní pé ní question méjì ni mo ní àkọ́kọ́ ní pé ní ṣé tí èèyàn bá fẹ́ apply fún any visa ní Canada ṣé èèyàn lè tọ̀ lọ́ọ̀yà tó wà ń bẹ̀ lọ kó bá yàn tó kíní yẹn láti fi get visa ẹ̀ the right visa téèyàn bá fẹ́ get ṣé ó possible bẹ́ẹ̀ àbí èèyàn kàn lọ sí orí website wọn nílé yín ó ṣe báwo ọ̀nà wo ló pè jù that's first question then èkejì ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ kan lẹ́ẹ̀kan gba ẹ mọ́ wa nú bus ẹ really open ojú mi gan ni torí tẹ̀sán yẹn ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi tó ṣe pé ní mo kàn mú nǹkan nínú bin mo mú nǹkan nínú bin nínú mo ti wà pẹ̀lú wọn over 5 years wàláì wọ́n ní mo jí nǹkan àwọn ni nǹkan tó wà nínú bin but supervisor ni mo fẹ́ sọ fún pé mo mú nǹkan báyìí nínú gbalẹ̀ mo sì ya picture rẹ̀ kí n tó mú gbà tó wà nínú bin ẹ jẹ́ mọ̀ pé mo lose iṣẹ́ almost be 5 years tí mo ti bá wọn ṣe mo lose iṣẹ́ yẹn ìgbà tí wọ́n gbé mi lọ sí court wọ́n ní property àwọn ni àti pé ó wà ní environment àwọn pé ó wà nínú bin kò mí ní pé ní ó ti kó ní ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn so n tẹ́ sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan nípa òfin pé ó dáa kéèyàn mọ òfin wọn kéèyàn má lọ tọwọ́ bọ nǹkan tí kò ṣe kínní ìyẹn ni mo ní kí n sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí.
ẹ jọ lọ́ọ̀yà kẹ́ tó lọ ẹ jọ cleaning voucher yẹn jẹ́ bá mi spẹ́ẹ̀lì voucher àtẹ̀sọ yẹn lọ́ọ̀yà.
A franchise irú tọ̀dọ̀ wá ń sìn àní Jampro.
No voucher yẹn gangan ni torí bí mo ṣe kọ́.
Franchise, yeah, franchise. FRANSHIS.
ní sùúrù F.
R. Ẹ má bínú mi, màá ń pè.
No.
AN.
CH.
ISE. Yeah, so wọ́n kó oríṣiríṣi oúnjẹ ẹ lè sọ̀rọ̀ after that máa lé.
Yeah, màá pè yín màá send nọ́mbà mi sí i. Ẹ ṣe jà yìí.
Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ sà. Number one, ẹ jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ lọ sí the last one tẹ́ sọ yẹn nípa kọ́tẹ́múnú bí. Now, legally in most countries, when you take something from someone else's trash, honestly, it can be considered theft. It now depends. Number one, ownership. Even if it's inside the bin, the original ownership can still claim that Olowuni. And that's why if you see them, Tobag being considered, most people, láti jẹ́ kí ọkọ̀ ẹlòmíì balẹ̀, wọ́n máa kọ́kọ́ sí it's free for anyone to take. So ìwú yẹn sí ẹlòmíì máa ọkọ̀ ẹ̀ máa balẹ̀ láti lọ gbé.
So ilé ìtọ́ máa gbé síwájú ìta yẹn anybody lè lọ ṣá.
Anybody lè lọ ṣá àmọ́ tí ẹni ẹ bá ṣì sọ pé tòun ni ẹ gbélẹ̀ torí òun ló gbé síbẹ̀. Now, it now depends if it's a public bin. Again, wá ṣàlàyé fún yín o. Kẹ́ tó lọ gbé ẹni tí tẹ́ bá rí ta. We have public bin.
Mo máa dé tribunal lórí kíní yìí, n tà sọ kéṣe kékeré o.
Ẹ̀kọ́ ni lórí ìmọ̀ kọ́tẹ́ lọ mú nǹkan nínú top. Ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ tó fẹ́ sọ ẹ lọ bọ mú nǹkan ní dustbin.
We have public bin, we have private property bin, and we have the own business. We have business bin. We have even though the EC, I guess, is a business bin. Now, in a public bin, our public bin ní designated area kan tó máa kó àwọn oríṣiríṣi.
Eléyìí tó wà ní bus station ńkọ́?
Those ones are public.
Ẹni tó bá mú nǹkan náà bẹ́ẹ̀ kò.
Tẹ́ bá mú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀, those ones are public bin.
Okay.
That's why tẹ́ bá rí àwọn destitute wọ̀nyẹn, ẹ̀rí pé wọ́n máa ń ṣàbínì ní ojú títì. Those ones are public. They are public. So you can go there and see anything and pick it there. It's public. The person that has the right to sue you for that is the government.
Téèyàn náà bá ń lọ ní títì nǹkan tó wá rí bin tó wà ń ta tí ò ń ṣe station tó kọ̀ rí níta tó dẹ̀ mú dọ̀tí lọ́wọ́ tó kọ̀ jú sí bin oní bin ni o.
Those ones are private bin.
Èèyàn kọjá yẹn náà nìyẹn.
Because those ones are paying their tax to remove that.
So
those ones are private bin. For example, iwájú ilé lómi á gbé ìdọ̀tí síbẹ̀, á gbé fáànù tó lò mọ́ ńbẹ̀, á gbé TV tó lò mọ́ ńbẹ̀. Those ones are private bin. You can take it though, but they are private. That's why you see some persons who go extra mile knocking those people's door that, oh, do you want to throw it away? Can I have it? Kì í ṣe pé ní ẹ̀ gan, ó fẹ́ yọra ẹ̀kọ́ ní ability nítorí àwọn ará bí tá à ń bá deal pẹ̀lú yìí. Wọ́n máa ń ìgbà mi máa ń jẹun sí wọn lórí. For example, mo ti rí èèyàn kan tó sùn sílẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀mọ́tò tó dẹ̀ ń yára ẹ̀. Yes. Màá tún wá ṣàlàyé experience tèmi fún yín. Mo ń lọ lójú títì lọ́jọ́ yẹn, I was on the highway. Ẹni ẹ̀ dẹ̀ park lórí highway, ó dẹ̀ ya fọ́tò mọ́tò mi. Ó dẹ̀ zoom off. Yes, my experience. It's not that somebody told me, my own experience. Ó dẹ̀ zoom off. Mo tẹ̀lé.
Ó ya picture mọ́tò yín?
Yes, lórí highway. Mo kàn dédé mo stop ní highway ni. Mo bá kó
wọ́n dẹ̀ ti ń clone o place number báyìí.
ẹ wo ó dẹ̀ stop ó dẹ̀ bọ́lẹ̀
Ó ti bad.
obìnrin ni ó dẹ̀ bọ́lẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ mú fóònù ó dẹ̀ ya mọ́tò mi pim ó dẹ̀ wọnú mọ́tò ó dẹ̀ zoom mo tẹ̀lé o at least ó ṣe kò ṣe mi àti ẹ ṣe máa lọ sí 2 kilometers kó tó stop mo wá fún ní close shot mo ní park your car I'm gonna call the cops park the car pull over ló bá pull over. Why did you take the picture of my car? I want to know.
Ó lè delete.
I saw somebody like your car drove recklessly at the back and it gave my children trauma at the back when it wasn't me. Lo and behold, I'm sorry.
Bí ó ṣe kó bá ẹni ẹlẹ́ni nìyẹn.
The person driving is a female, this is a male. I'm sorry. Money, no, you can't stop them because your phone will miss it and mobile video. Please say it on the video right now that it is not me. Lubaso, say it right now that it's a mistake, not my car. Lubaso, now I'm doing a video, delete my picture of my car from your phone. Lubani, no, I'm going to delete it. Money, no, delete it right now, right away. Right now. Luba deleted. Lubani, do you know what? Please promise me that you're not going to post this video.
Wala imposter. Maybe
I'm not going to post it, but I'm just going to have it as my evidence in case
you eventually change your mind.
So, àwọn nǹkan tí mo máa ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn ní pé lóyìnbó ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ smart. So, back to the bin. Those ones tell rí níwájú ilé. Iṣẹ́ mọ̀ pé iwájú ilé yín sí ìwú Canada ń sìn. Anílé, aníwájú ilé wa. Every Tuesday, lọ máa wá ń gbé pé a máa ń gbé síwájú ẹ̀ náà driveway wa. It's my private property.
Títí wá wà ń bíbí, adẹ̀ní ilẹ̀kùn tó guide.
Yes, it's not a public, it's my private property. The public ones ni àwọn tó ti tí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ti dé tó máa ń ẹlòmíì máa lọ ń dà sí tẹmọ̀ tẹ bá rí yard or something wọ́n máa ń ṣe ibìkan tó jẹ́ pé ẹlòmíì máa kọ̀ lọ ń dà síbẹ̀. Those ones are terms public, but if I put something in the front of my house, it's my private property. So mo wá fẹ́ mo intent tí mo ní, for example ṣe TV ilé mi ò dá mọ́ mo gbé síwájú ilé mi. Ìwọ rò bóyá mo fẹ́ sọnù tí bá wá sọ fún mo lè change ẹnu mi pé mi ò sọnù. Because it's still the front of my house, it's my private property. So even advisably, what I used to tell people, take your phone, put it on a voice note, knock the person's out. It's not, shit. You just want to find out. To bat the belly, let me talk about the go. But to bat the belly, to the belly, let me sorry, I saw this couch. Do you want to trade away? I need it. Yes.
Masha, Los America, lọ tẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ mọ́ fìbọn forí ẹ o.
It's not the crime. Ẹlòmíì máa rí lójú títẹ̀, ẹlòmíì máa gbé, ẹlòmíì ó lè gbé, ẹlòmíì láyà ìbọn. Me, I won't do that. I would rather ask. Now, what can you do if you pick something and then tẹ́ni ẹ bá wá sọ pé o wà responsible or o fẹ́ gbé lọ court because ṣe mọ̀ ní ọ̀dọ̀ wa ń sìn wọ́n máa ń gbé àwọn kan jùlẹ̀ lóòótọ́ lójú títì ẹlòmíì lọ máa gbé ẹlòmíì máa ti assume ń pé wọ́n fẹ́ sọnù ni. Meanwhile, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa rántí pé ignorance of the law is not an excuse. Mi ò mọ̀ kò sí ní ìjọba. So, ìwọ lè rò bóyá mo fẹ́ sọnù kí ó jẹ́ pé mo fẹ́ fi ṣe ẹ̀dẹ́ ni. Nǹkan tèmi máa ń rò nìyẹn because ọpọlọ gbogbo wa ò ń ṣe kò dọ́gba.
Ìlú yìí dẹ̀ burú, ìlú òyìnbó burú.
Ìlú yìí dẹ̀ burú. Mo ti rí àwọn èèyàn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n kọ̀ sùn lẹ́ẹ̀lẹ́ ni tó ní ajá bú wọn jẹ wọ́n ń wówó. Ẹlòmíì wàhálà ló fẹ́ wá, ẹlòmíì àkóbá ló fẹ́ wá. So kò sí bí ojú kòkòrò yẹn ṣe máa mú mi tó ti bá rí pé èèyàn kan gbé freezer síwájú ta ilé ẹ̀. Mi ní àzúnbó yóò fẹ́ sọnù. Tí bá wá rí àwọn kólẹ̀kólẹ̀ tó fẹ́ gbé o, mo lè wá lọ bá àwọn kólẹ̀kólẹ̀ yẹn pé I need it kí n dẹ̀ lọ gbé ń bẹ̀. But to protect myself, mi kò ní dédé páàkì mọ́tò mi kí n pull over kí n gbé mi fẹ́ wàhálà. But tí nǹkan yẹn bá ṣẹlẹ̀, what can you do? Number one, quickly return it. So ẹ̀gbọ́n, bó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn, tó bá jẹ́ pé tètè dá padà. Yes, ẹ lè fight ẹ for ẹ pé no, I returned it. Number 2, seek permission. Honestly speaking, permission is a consent. Consent in law is very, very powerful. It's a powerful tool. Obìnrin àtọkùnrin tó bá fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan papọ̀ tó bá sí consent is a problem. Bó ṣe jẹ́ problem yẹn náà ló wá apply sí any other thing. If you come to my property without my consent, it's a problem. If you do anything without my consent, it's a problem. So, tí bá fẹ́ mú nǹkan ẹ, máa seek consent ẹ, mi ní assume. Then, avoid repeating action. Fún ẹ̀yin tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ń sìn, avoid nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ again. So,
yeah,
then finally, understand the local laws to guide you. Once you understand your local laws, you are good to go. If your local laws, for example, see, you can be considered local laws, yes, it is deemed that NFS sonu etijelo. Local laws, immediately say, no, you are your property and you are about to professor jello. So local laws, the million to see local laws thing. So bit of the is go to court or tribunal. Clearly state your intentions and clearly state the question that you might be about your client in number 1, do you seek permission? If the answer is no, okay, good, seek permission. 2, do you still have that thing in custody? Okay, I still have it. 3, have you returned it? Yes, I have returned it. 3, you compare method and batty shell. You can have a good case.
Sẹ́rí, mo dúpẹ́ lórí nǹkan tẹ́ sọ yẹn. Gbogbo tẹ́ sọ yẹn pátá ni mo ṣe, mo return ẹ̀. Then supervisor mi, ọlá ìpè ní ẹlẹ́tàánú ni ó ti fẹ́ lé mi torí ó ti sọ fún mi tẹ́lẹ̀ pé òun máa lé mi. But point yẹn, yes.
Wọ́n máa sọ fún yàn pé yàn fẹ́ lé yẹn ibi iṣẹ́ kẹ̀.
One ni ó lóun máa make sure wọ́n á gbaṣẹ́ yẹn lọ́wọ́ mi. Ìbọn yìí tí mo wá ṣe lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ mi ò kò sí record kankan bẹ́ẹ̀ torí George bí mi léèrè. Ó ní ta ni mo sọ fún gbogbo àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ tó wà ńbẹ̀ ńjọ́ ta wà duty. Gbogbo wọn àwọn yẹn ò lè jẹ́rìí sí torí pé àwọn sì tún wà lẹ́nu iṣẹ́. Mo return gbogbo kinní yẹn, mo return ẹ̀ ńjọ́ tí kinní yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀. Ó kó mi yọ tó pé ní 50-50 bí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ license mi tí mo fi ṣiṣẹ́ wọn ò bá bàjẹ́.
Yes.
But mo return gbogbo kinní yẹn, property yẹn tún wà lọ́dọ̀ wọn. So ó jẹ́ nǹkan tó save mi.
Kíni nǹkan?
Mo bá wọn footballer ṣiṣẹ́ ní àwọn West Ham. So àwọn ẹ̀wù tí wọ́n bá lòkù fún season kan, wọ́n máa ń trash ẹ̀ sínú bin. Wọ́n á tún wá gbé omi jáde.
Wọ́n fẹ́ lọ kó fáwọn kíní ni wọn ò kó dànù. Wọ́n fẹ́ lọ kó fáwọn àwọn charity. Òun náà mo sọ wọ́n fẹ́ lọ kó fún charity ni.
Tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ kó fún charity, wọ́n á pe charity wá wọ́n á kó. Ìyókù wọ́n á dà sínú bin àbí kí wọ́n kó sínú bag kí wọ́n pín fún wa. So bí wọ́n ṣe máa ṣe ní ìjọ yẹn kí wá ṣe pé mi nìkan ni mo ṣe attempt láti kó. Àbúrò supervisor yẹn gangan òun ló kọ́kọ́ kó, èyí tó kù lèmi wá kó. Ó fẹ́ padà wá gbé van wá kó yòókù ní ò bá ń bẹ̀ mọ́ ló dẹjọ́.
Ṣe dárúkọ pé èyí lè kọ́kọ́ kẹ́ kúkú jọ.
Gbogbo wọn fi fídíò yẹn hàn, ọwọ́ bí tèmi lọ kó inú wọn fi hàn, ibi tóun ti ń kó tiẹ̀ wọn ò fi yẹn hàn. Bọ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀sà ó yọ́ lọ́nbọ̀ mo kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tèmi bẹ̀, mo kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ nǹkan tó kàn wá bẹ̀ náà ni.
Àwọn èèyàn tún kọ́ gan lára yín lẹ́yìn náà báyìí kéèyàn wọ́n lọ.
Ọlọ́pẹ́ ẹ̀dá padà yẹn it helps. Tó bá yẹ pé ẹ̀dá padà it could have been a big problem. A big one.
Ó ga o. But ọlọ́mọ jẹ̀dá kí ni mo wá ń wá káàkiri náà.
Ebuka, ẹ kálẹ́.
Ó yẹ sọ̀rọ̀ Mr. Easy, Mr.
Ẹ gbọ́ mi.
Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀.
Mo bí network náà okay. Ọ̀nà ó sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n lè ṣe bí àwọn cleaning yẹn. Rẹ́pẹ̀ like you can even employ someone. Fẹ́ mọ̀ pé ṣé wọ́n àwọn iṣẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó ní license.
Wọ́n ti ní kò ní ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ Mr. Ìbíkúnlé mi fẹ́ ká lọ fà lórí kìíní yẹn. Kò ní license. Yeah, kò ní license. So ẹ lọ gọ́ọ̀gù ẹ̀kẹ́ kà mọ́ ẹ ṣe.
but àwọn kan wà ní ayé ẹ tó bá níbẹ̀ tí mo dẹ̀ rí báyìí ok jẹ́ ẹ má wọ mọ̀ nǹkan tí màá ṣe Mr. Ebuka máa follow yẹn jọ̀ṣẹ́ lè follow mi padà.
wọn lè sọ anything fún yín Mr. Kunle ṣèbí mi ni mo sọ fún wọn. You will not see anything. You have explained everything on this media, and I know that a lot of people are going to go and misuse it. Want to sọ wípé cleaning fragile wọ́n sọ go and google it.
It's fine, it's fine. That's the way you think of it. It's fine.
Kò sọ̀rọ̀ is fine kankan. Go and google it. That is the problem. Kò tí ẹ̀ náà dá ẹ mọ̀ bá wọn rojọ́. Ṣé rí àwọn èèyàn wa, you cannot read for yourself. When somebody said this is the example of things, go and read for it. Bó ṣe sọ yẹn, tó bá ṣe wípé you want to learn more, go to your Google and go and read about it. That is all. Even you follow him till he's a lawyer, he will never allow you to put him in problem. You people can put people in problem in abroad. That is it. So for him to come and explain, you should be able to grab something. Emi Furamiga, I will go and Google it. I will read very well. Do you understand? Mr. Ibikunle, I trust you. I trust him. He will never reply you. If you cannot go and read for mo tún sọ wípé kí wọ́n spell ẹ̀ wọ́n tún spell ẹ̀ mo kọ even that the Mr. Babatunde tún kọ sílẹ̀ instead of you to go to Google and do it. Kí ló ń ṣàwọ̀ èèyàn náà? Somebody explain something for us and you cannot appreciate. Ẹ tún sọ wípé you have asked questions. Thank you, Mr. Sister Nika. You ask questions. Ṣé wọ́n máa fún yàn ní license? Wọ́n ní rárá. Even they will give 100. Go and read about it. Go to Google. Google might explain damn thing. The little you just want to know. Àwọn fúnra wọn, one is not in UK. Is in kí ló ń pè ní wọ́n wà. Canada ni bọ̀dọ̀ oníbọ̀dá wà. So he's giving you pé ní Canada and bí o but mi mọ́ ti UK but kéèyàn lọ Google ẹ̀ ní UK náà. Ẹjọ́ kílẹ̀ tó wá fẹ́ béèrè mọ́, he doesn't know anything. Nísìnyẹn gbogbo yín máa gbé ring light nísìn. Ẹ tún máa dájú, ẹ tún bàjẹ́. I got to UK in 3 months. I just buy ẹ ṣe o. Àbí o, I just buy house in Keneka. Ẹ ti tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn. Go and Google it if you want to know more. Don't email him or message him. He will not even reply you. Anything about his lórí bíbí, don't give him problem. Everybody has his own. Please, what is the news? Because the news is that intercourse or UK. Next time, what did they? Sister Yinka, sọ̀rọ̀ jàre. Lawyer, ẹjọ́ má bínú. Lawyer, anybody tó bá ti message ẹ mọ̀ dá wọn lóhùn.
Go to Google, it's there. You can research it.
Wọ́n máa tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní I just got to UK 3 months. Wọ́n tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn. You are ẹjọ́ ṣàṣebí you are not in UK.
I'm not in the UK.
Òtítọ́ he's not in UK. So ẹ ti tún dé nìyẹn. Ẹjọ́ mo ti send the number mi sí yín jàre.
Okay ma. Okay
yes,
ma.
Ẹ ṣé. Yeah.
Yes.
Kí ló dé gan? Lọ́yà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lọ́yà Kúnlé ẹjọ́ ìjọ́ wo lẹ tún máa ní time ẹjọ́ mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn ọkùnrin àti obìnrin tó ní problem about child support. Wọ́n ní àwọn èèyàn àdówó fún wọn. How can they come out of the problem and how they must support the child?
That's
yes
very
so ẹjọ́ mo ti fún yín nọ́mbà mi bẹ́ẹ̀ so ẹ ṣáàtì mi ẹjọ́ mo fẹ́ gbé program yẹn wá. A lot of people are having issue about it. We want them to take care of the kids but a lot of men they are going in fact wọ́n ní problem kan tó yẹ pé wọ́n wá hard owó fún wọn. Àwọn obìnrin yẹn ò fún wọn ní breathing space. Wọn ò jẹ́ kán gbádùn ayé wọn. Mo fẹ́ ṣe program yẹn mo dẹ̀ máa gbé sí kínní a fẹ́ ṣe so mo fẹ́ kí lọ́ọ̀yà kẹwàá ẹjọ́ so màá bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ẹ̀. Ẹ ṣe gan tẹ́ bá fẹ́ lọ ẹ máa lọ ẹ mọ̀ dá wọn lò any damn person ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ dá wọn lò. ẹ ṣé jàre, thank you so much, mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. Yes sir, yes sir, bye, thank you so much. Yes sir, ẹ ṣé sir. Yes sir, kẹ́ take care. Yes, sister Yinka, ẹ ṣé gan ni mà, ẹ kú ọjọ́ mẹ́ta, jẹ́ n drop yín. Mo miss yín o.
I know, I've been iṣẹ́ ni ẹ má bínú.
No problem.
Ẹ má bínú. Brother to sọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sìn, lawyer bí?
Yeah, lawyer ni.
I learned a lot from him. And he is very, I think that the reason he came on board is to enlighten us.
Yes, wọ́n máa ń wá síbi, wọ́n ti enlighten wa lórí justice for Mohbad náà rí.
Is to create awareness, to give information. He's not here to advise anybody. Yan tó bá máa advise ẹ lọ bá lawyer yín ní locally.
Ẹ jẹ́ n tún pàtẹ́wọ́, mo trust, ẹ jẹ́ n pàtẹ́wọ́ fún yín.
He's done more than enough. Yan tó bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ lọ, tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ advice, you will have to pay money, consultation.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
You can't do it free.
You can't even